I'm not one who likes to color. Like the only times I would color in a coloring book was when I would be hospitalized because there's literally nothing to do. But lately I have found coloring to be relaxing. Granted, I am extremely slow at coloring. My perfectionist in me comes out. I've almost finished the brown garden gate. I've been working on this for 2 days. So I'm very slow, I'm very particular, but that's okay. This is the secret garden. I found this in our house and it's just sitting there, and I don't think anyone has colored in this. We put this like on our coffee table for guests and people like that to color in, and we've had it for a few years. So pre-pandemic and even after pandemic, no, not even after, we're still in a pandemic, people have not colored in it. So I'm coloring in it. I've been listening to the Common Room podcast by Haley Bush. I've talked about this on my Instagram story, but I absolutely love it. Haley Bush is actually the owner of one of my favorite small businesses, the Common Room shop, and she has like a lot of really cute items, and it's like all fandom based and inspired. So like Little Women, Harry Potter, Twilight, even some Taylor Swift stuff. So like it's all over, but she's so creative. Sorry, that was my pump. She's so creative, and I love seeing the content she puts out, but also the products that she creates as well. But I love her podcast. She said the reason why she wanted to call it the Common Room podcast because she said she wanted it to make it feel like we're all sitting together in a common room at Hogwarts, just sitting, talking with each other. And usually I've been listening to this while driving, because that's when I usually listen to podcasts. But listening to the Common Room podcast at night, and when I have my lights dimmed and a candle going and I'm just coloring, it's a vibe. So it's pretty nice. It's a really relaxing podcast to listen to. It's about fandoms, but it's just like you're talking. But I don't know, you guys have to listen to it. But her personality is so bright and bubbly. I absolutely love it. I kind of want to rewatch the 10-minute version of All Too Well, Taylor's version, music video again, because it's so good. Okay, so I hope you can see me okay. The lighting is actually surprisingly good. But I just got some labs done, and that actually went really smoothly and really fast. The guy who did my labs, he was really nice, really friendly. Yeah, it's always nice when you get nice people in the health field, especially if you're having kind of a rough day. Today it started off great. You know, I was doing my Bible study and listening to worship music, and I had some persimmons as a snack, and then as you guys saw, I had my mocha with eggnog, so it was like a great day. So I have some breakfast here. It's just some eggs. I'm not that hungry today, but I did have some persimmon while I was doing my Bible study this morning, which was really good. And I made up some coffee. One thing I really love about this time of the year is eggnog, but I love adding eggnog to my coffee. So this is kind of like a mocha eggnog latte. I guess. It's really good. Highly recommend you put eggnog in your coffee because it's phenomenal. And then a car just pulled up next to me. Sorry, that got sidetracked. So then I had my coffee with the eggnog, and then I got some not so great news, and ever since then it's a rough day. So yeah, it's always when you're having a rough day and you go see a health professional about something, and if they're in a bad mood, you're just like, I wasn't having a great day in the first place. But just trying to keep high spirits, been listening to praise music, been listening to random music just so I don't cry, because it's been rough. But I brought one of my favorite books, one of my comfort books. This is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is my favorite classic book, all-time favorite book. One of my old neighbors, Peggy, gave it to me back in 2010, so I've had it for 11 years. So Peggy, if you're watching this, I still read this. I read this almost once a year around winter time. It's like my favorite time to read it. I have all these like post-its because when I was little, well, I still don't. When I was little, I had to annotate some of this for an assignment, and I hate writing in books, so I would write my notes on post-it notes. I'm still that way. I don't like to write in my books. Unless it's my Bible. Then I write notes in my Bible. It's very odd. That's the only book I'll write in. But anyways, I brought my favorite comfort book, and I'm going to read some of it. I'm getting tea with my friend, but I'm 15 minutes early, so I'm just going to go ahead and get my order and just read while I wait for her. Yeah. I feel like I relate most to Joe and Amy. I'm like a mixture between the two. But anyways, as I head on over to the tea store, I kind of want to go through my favorite bookstore. It's a little local bookstore. It's so cute. And today is Small Business Saturday, so there's discounts. It's always really dangerous for me to go into a bookstore. But I kind of just want to look because I love going into that store. It's kind of like a comfort store. Can you bring a book into a bookstore? I mean, they know me. I think if they see this, they'll know it's my book. But I'm just going to see if it'll fit into my backpack. Okay. Hi guys. So I just finished meeting with my friend. We got tea. It was delicious. I forgot what I got. It was like some kind of apple cider blend. And I did go to the bookstore. And you know, having the weight of your book in your bag reminds you that you have books and you don't need more. Well, sometimes you do need more books, but I have a lot of books on my bookshelf that I need to read, so it was good that I did not purchase any. I saw a lot of Little Women books, so that was kind of like my reminder of like, dude, you have books, you're fine. But my friend, she's collecting like the classic Samantha American Girl books, so every time I'm in like a used bookstore and I see it, I always let her know and ask her if she wants me to get it for her. And she did, so she Venmo'd me and I got it for her. And then my friend, I was with my friend Mariah, so we got lunch. We got a steak calamari sandwich and garlic fries, and we split it. It was really good. But it's currently Small Business Saturday. I did mention that earlier. So it's so cool to see so many people like shopping at small businesses. But now I have a couple errands to run, so I'm gonna go run those. I need to run my car through the car wash just because I've been putting it off. My car's pretty dirty, so, and I don't want like the dirt to create scratches in my car, so I can do that and pick up a couple things and then gonna head home. And I think I'm gonna have another relaxing night. I'm feeling a lot better from earlier. being with my friend really helped. But I think tonight I'm gonna read a little bit of Little Women, and I really want to watch Little Women. Greta Gerwig's 2019 version of Little Women is my all-time favorite comfort movie, favorite Little Women, one of my top favorite films. So I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. It'll be good. Anyways, I should probably leave this parking lot because I know that there are cars looking for a spot. So the polite person that I am, I'm gonna go now.
May I ask your last portrait be of me?
All right.
Now that you've given up all your foolish artistic hopes, what are you going to do with your life?
Polish up all my other talents and become an ornament to society.
That's where Fred Vaughn comes in, I suppose.
Don't make fun.
I said his name. You're not engaged, I hope.
No.
But you will be if he goes down properly on Monday.
Most likely, yes. He's rich, richer than you even.
I understand queens of society can't get on without money, although it does sound odd from the mouth of one of your mother's girls.
I've always known I would marry rich. Why should I be ashamed of that?
There's nothing to be ashamed of, as long as you love him.
Well, I believe we have some power over who we love. It isn't something that just happens to a person.
I think the poets might disagree.
Well, I'm not a poet. I'm just a woman. And as a woman, there's no way for me to make my own money. Not enough to earn a living or to support my family. And if I had my own money, which I don't, that money would belong to my husband the moment we got married. And if we had children, they would be his, not mine. They would be his property. So don't sit there and tell me that marriage isn't an economic proposition, because it is. It may not be for you, but it most certainly is for me.
You know, I just feel like women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts, and they've got ambition and they've got talent as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it. But I'm so lonely.